It's a ring. It's 3 to 4 feet taller than reality. Its ropes are red, white, and blue. Its platform is blank, stretched canvas. Commentators say it's built for a man. Promoters say there's room for my competitor and I. There's gloves and coaches and centers and punches, strategy, knockout, blood, sweat, and tears. Entrepreneurship is a boxing match. We, the women, know how to stay light on our feet. We slide through insecurity. We shuffle through sexual harassment. Me too. We dip and block, duck and land. Then suddenly, the predefined role of woman calls our name. Wife, feminist, mother, grandma, cook, auntie, babysitter, nasty woman, pow, right in the kisser. I lose balance, fall. Face against platform. I heard my ego crack when I realized that my male competitor has more mirrors in his dressing room. Commentators say, you're a woman, this is not your place. The referee counts down. You don't belong here. Stay down, he shouts. VCs fund people who look like them and I don't look like them. I didn't learn how to box in school. My parents are not boxers. Never learned how to coach or train. My life is just a corner. The referee shouts, 8, 7, 6. I breathe. This game is rigged. But I'm the only species on earth that can bleed for a month and not die. I am badass. Even if I bow out and get a corporate job, I would still make less than the man lording over my remains on this platform. 5, 4, 3, get up, Shelly. Pin a Nike commercial to your memory. Remember that you don't get in where you fit in until you get in, because fitting in is about character and getting in is about access. You're already in the match. Get up. Bite the hand that feeds you. Burn the bridges you never want to cross again. You got this. Slide, duck, jab, land. And remember, entrepreneurship is a boxing match. And you know how to stay light on your feet. Welcome to the Black Girl Ventures Pitch Competition. I am Shelly Omilade Bell, the founder and CEO of Black Girl Ventures, and you are watching the BGV Miami Pitch Competition. BGV Pitch is the largest pitch competition for Black and brown women founders in the world, combining the premise of Shark Tank and Kickstarter to give you an opportunity to be a part of an entrepreneur's journey. The idea for BGV Pitch actually comes from Black history. In the early 1900s, during the Great Migration, white landowners raised the rent and Black people threw parties in their homes called rent parties, where the admission fees helped people stay in their homes. These were not just any parties. You had people like Langston Hughes, Fats Waller, and Duke Ellington helping people with these events. Now, here we are, our ancestors' wildest dreams, providing access to capital through engaging the community and entrepreneurship. Today, you will watch 7 awesome women pitch to a panel of amazing champions who will ask questions that will help you determine who you want to vote for. But guess what? The champions don't get to determine the winner, you do. You are the power. You will vote with your dollars for your favorite pitch at raisify.co. That's RAISIFY.co. On top of the capital raised from your votes, the third place winner wins $2,000, the second place winner wins $6,000, and the first place winner wins $10,000. Alongside the capital, they also win business coaching and access to technology that will help them grow their business. We're gonna do today a little bit different. So my co-hosts for the Shelly Bell Show are joining me, Sherelle Duncan and Takia Ross. I'm gonna let them give some fun facts about themselves.
Hey y'all, I'm Sherelle Duncan, CEO and founder of The Good Thick. And the fun fact about me is I snort when I laugh. Oh!
Because right here, all right now. Hey, everybody. I am Takia Ross, owner of Accessmatized Makeup Artistry. And my fun fact is, y'all gonna be mad, that I have to have my chicken box every day. Just one, but I gotta have it. One piece of fried chicken is good. Keeps your spirit up.
I love it. And I love that we get to showcase that business women can do multiple things. And so speaking of doing multiple things, our guest judge for today is Kylie Russell. Hey, Kylie. Give us your fun fact.
So I'm Kylie Russell. Nice to meet you guys. I am the owner of Priceless One Management, and my fun fact is I knew I was an entrepreneur from an early age. I used to be the candy lady in high school. I had honey buns, Capri Suns, Flamin' Hots, what you need
Not
to love
Flamin' Hot.
second period, and I was
Okay.
sold out. So yes, I knew it from an early age that I was gonna be a hustler.
Yes! Well, let's get started. First up, we have Natasha Mattayer, the founder of JNCY Jewelers.
Imagine the moment you knew they were the one. You're ready to propose with a ring as unique as your love story. That's where I step in. My name is Natasha Mattayer, and I'm the founder of JNCY Jewelers. I'm a private jeweler. So what's the problem? Normally we see pushy salesmen that cannot educate you on the diamonds, nor any customization options, and no ethical sourcing in place. So how do we solve that problem for you? We're a one-stop solution. You're assigned a bridal consultant from the point that you contact us, and they educate you, and all of their recommendations are backed by science and math. So that's our true competitive advantage. We are GI educated, and you get to create your forever ring with one of our designers. So let's take a look at the product. You can go online and choose your diamond from there. Also, here in the middle is a sample of our 3D rendering of whatever ring you like. But we don't stop there. Once you get your engagement ring, you get a complimentary bottle of champagne, appraisal, and some cleaning products, and a handwritten note by me. But we also sell more products than that. We have Rolexes that we source, we have tennis bracelets, and others, perfect for push presents, birthday gifts, anniversary gifts, and just because. So what's the market size? The diamond industry is at $590.7 billion with a 2.6 annual growth rate. So JNC lies with 2 years in business, we're expected to make $150,000 to $200,000 this year with 50% profit margins, all while being online during a pandemic. So here's an example of our revenue to date. In 2019, we made less than $2,000 being 6 months in business. But in 2020, we went back and made $80,000. So here's an overview of our business model. What I would like to highlight is that all of your engagement rings are delivered overnight and fully insured for your protection. So what makes us stand out? Not only are we woman-owned and I'm GIA educated, but we provide you with a concierge service and diamonds that are responsibly sourced. So what is our ask? We're asking for $475,000 to launch a new office, purchase gemological equipment, and hire key staff and fund marketing campaigns. Here is our team, women-led. And if you have any questions, you can always email us, contact us on our website, or give us a call. Thank you.
Thank you, Natasha. So we'll jump into a few questions and some feedback. We'll start with you, Sherelle. What are your thoughts?
Okay, Natasha, you said that you all ship overnight. How long is the process from the customization to the shipping?
Well, that all depends on the ring because each ring is unique. It takes as little as 1 week to maybe 3 to 4 weeks, depending on the design that the person picked, how intricate it is.
Okay.
So how do you guarantee that the person is going to like the ring? So if they don't like the ring, right, because they did it all online, How do they, and you send it to them. What if they don't like it?
Well, we go through steps with them, and now we do have an office in Miami so somebody can come by. So each step of the process, we have this concierge service. And I can go back to the business model to show you an example of how it goes. So once you pick the diamond, we give you the computer-aided design. You get multiple chances to review it. There's no rush. This is all about you as the customer. So we give you different designs. You can tell us, no, take this out, put that back in. Then we send you the wax for approval. That way, you can put it on your finger to test it out, make sure the sizing is right. You get to see all of the different designs. And from there, we start to cast it. Once we cast it, we take pictures and send it to you all throughout the process. And once it's at 100%, that's when you would get the final picture before we ship it out. We never ship anything out until you tell us that you approve of the design.
So you mentioned that it was $80,000, but these are pretty expensive items. The people who can afford this level of customization are typically people who seek out customization, not just anybody off the street. So how are you getting more customers, and how do you plan to grow your revenue?
Okay, that's a great question. So when I started my business, I started 6 months before the pandemic. And I turned to social media. And originally my business model was not customization. It was just, selling fashion pieces. And honestly, social media has been the biggest revenue driver for me. I have used marketing plans, going to specific Instagram pages and running ads there. I've ran ads on Black Love pages, and that way the customers follow me. And the way that I show everything on social media is I'm very hands-on. I show a lot of the behind-the-scenes process. And customization, honestly, is not as expensive as you think. What I do is I go based off the customer's budget. My goal is to get you the best ring within your price. So if your budget is $3,000, what I do is I use the science behind gemology to get you a bigger ring. If you want maybe a 1 carat, I can find you maybe a 0.80 or a 0.85 that spreads like a 1 carat. It saves you on the budget and makes you look like the hero for your fiance.
Thank you, Natasha.
Thank you.
The thing about this is it's a hard business. It's dope to see a Black woman in it, though.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
That's the dopest part, to see that
Yeah, I haven't
she's
seen
doing
that.
this.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm really concerned about the shipping. Like that is really concerning.
It's
to
becoming
me.
a real problem
Yes,
right now.
It is.
Like, yeah.
Even for bigger companies.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And even for using bigger shipping companies, the UPS, you know what I mean, where you have to sign off, like you're not getting I couldn't imagine not getting my wedding ring.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Like,
For something so expensive.
yes.
Exactly.
To vote, visit Razorfy.co and select today's event. Enter your donation for the pitches you love and click the donate button to proceed to checkout. Review and confirm your donation once more by tapping donate. And finally, key in your payment info to cast your vote. Voting will be open for 7 days. And remember, there's a $5 minimum for your vote to count. Your donation keeps a Black or brown woman in business. You are changing the world with Black Girl Ventures. Up next, we have Olunwa Ikpiasu, the founder of Ethnicity.
She walks in the room. All eyes are on her. The men pause. The women stare. What is she wearing? Where did she get that from? Neiman's? Macy's? No, she got that from Ethnicity. She's an ethnicity woman. Good morning, ladies. My name is Olunwa. I'm the CEO and proud co-founder of Ethnicity. Who are we? We create and sell one-of-a-kind stylish African accessories from our expert artists and crafters. We design and produce unique handbags, earrings, bangles, and head wraps using the bright, beautiful, colorful, authentic African fabrics. We are also socially conscious, empowering the crafters that make our designs. What problems are we trying to solve? Access. The earrings, the bangles, the handbags, you just can't find them on your neighborhood department store. Our target audience, they need a place where they can find authentic and quality pieces. And they have a global perspective, so they like looking good and doing good at the same time. You may ask, who is the target market? You guessed it. Black women, 35 to 60 years old, like me. We have money to buy what we like. We love to look trendy and stylish and show pride in our heritage. We also target fashion-forward women of all ethnicities. Our revenue model is business to consumer. So we sell on our website and our social media pages. Pre-COVID, we did a lot of vendor events. Traction, since we started about 3 years ago, we've sold to hundreds of customers. We've had the privilege of having repeat customers and made several $1,000s. On social media, we're doing good with Instagram followers of 17,000. We got this regrammed from JCPenney website page because their model had a purse, and the fashion icon Iris Apfel loves her bangles. She's wearing a couple of them here. Competition, we do have competition. A lot of people make accessories. Our competitive edge is that we have contemporary design and style with socially conscious brand, and the quality of our products speaks for itself. Our team, my sister and I are the co-founders of Ethnicity. I live in Western Florida. She lives in Lagos, Nigeria. I do the day-to-day here. She does the day-to-day in Nigeria, and she's also the creative brain behind the brand. Why do we do this? This picture explains that. We buy from the local artisans in Africa. That's where we grew up, and we have them craft our designs, and then we ship them to United States, providing cultural diversity in the accessories fashion world. The ask today is $400,000 to enable us scale our production, employ an assistant to help with fulfilling orders, improve social media marketing, increase our business ad reach, and have a space for storage. Our contact, you can contact us at ethnicity.com or an Instagram page to see how fabulous women style our designs. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. I love the ethnicity woman, and I love the we have money and we buy what we like.
Yes, we have.
Okay, I love that. That was cool. That was cool. I'm gonna start with Takia because I know Takia, one, super always looking amazing, but also as a stylist and artist. So want to hear from you and what your thoughts are.
I love ethnicity. I do. I love African print. I also recognize that a lot of African print materials are made not in Africa. They are made outside of Africa because people of Africa do not own the prints. The prints are owned somewhere else, and then they're brought back in. So how are you working to make sure that you are getting your materials, or your artisans are getting the materials at a rate or at a price that makes it profitable for you to then be able to ship it here to the United States?
Great question. A lot of the prints are imported from other places. There are, however, some prints that are made in Africa. So and I'll tell you this, because the fabrics we use them for accessories like this one, and for handbags, we use a very small piece versus a dress that you'll have to wash over and over, because the thinking is that the quality of the ones that are made abroad are better than the ones that are made in Africa. We tend to steer them to buying these ones that are made in Africa when we can, because you're not going to wash them, so they're not going to wash off. The prints are still good, but they're not, so the fear that, oh, this may wash off and get faded is not a big thing. So again, that's what my sister works with them with. When we say we empower them, we try to steer them in that area, like make your, we don't employ them, you know, they're independent. So we tell them that make your, the cost of production as low as possible by using these ones. There are some that we use, the tie-dye ones, almost exclusively made in Nigeria. We use those as well, and they're very beautiful. So when we can, we have them use locally made ones because we're not washing. And then when it's not possible, we have them use the other ones.
Thank you.
Awesome. So your brand is mostly accessories, right? So like jewelry,
Yes.
purses, things like that?
Yes, we don't have clothes.
Okay, no problem. So how are you different from the other African accessory lines that are out there? What makes your brand different?
For us, because I'm here and my sister is there, she almost like hands-on, she supervises the quality. I know of some accessories brand, they just go there, pick up something that somebody already produced in the market in Africa and ship it over here. We supervise the production, as it were. We teach them to use correct, like the threads. I'll give you an example. When we started, it will be a pink a thing, and it will have a black thread. And we're like, no. Use the matching thread. This is the best quality of thread. So we are big on the quality because we know it has to compete with the with other brands that are out there.
Okay, thank you so much, Olunwa.
Thank
you.
Thank you. I'm struggling with it because so many people that I can name 10 people that sell authentic accessories. Hair
And when I'm
wraps.
over there, I buy it, you know?
Yeah,
So it's like,
it's kind of hard to gauge. This
and I'm thinking too, like you want to stand out like Teflar, like, you know, those brands where it's like you have to have it. You want it to be like a luxury brand if it is something that you're going to sell here. So I think she needs to like kind of focus on that like upscale market. Like how can it be upscale for like.
And I think she should really highlight the social conscious piece of it. Like if she can really focus, you know, on, you know, we are socially conscious because we are hiring.
Yeah.
You know, we are, I think she could, I think, because a lot of brands don't talk about that.
All right, awesome. And for our next pitch, we're gonna hear from Rishiel Giscombe, the founder of Glamo.
Hi everyone, my name is Rishiel Giscombe. I'm the founder and CEO of Glamo. Have you ever had that experience when you're sitting in a salon or a barbershop waiting hours just to get a beauty service done? Well, Glamo has a solution for that. Glamo provides you with your own personal stylist in the comfort of your location. Not only that, we provide over 150 different services to select from that fits all ethnic background. And I said all. In addition, we give stylists the opportunity to showcase their work on the Glamo platform and be their own boss. Our platform is quite easy to use. As you can see, for clients select the service, choose time, select from a list of stylists after selecting the service, pay, and then repeat. For stylists, we give them the opportunity to have an easy to manage app, which is giving them the opportunity to confirm booking, schedule, personalize their profile, tracking their earning, and view clients' location upon arrival. Or market size. As you guys know, we're in the beauty industry. The beauty industry is currently valued at $532 billion. For women spend on average around $4,000 on beauty services each year. Men spend on average around $3,000. How Glamo makes money, you might ask. We make money through transaction, booking fee, affiliation, beauty product delivery. Partners, oh, do we love our partners. We have plenty of partners to date, and we have plenty of partners we're still reaching out to. Our target cities. Right now we're targeting Miami, Tampa, Orlando, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm. Traction. We have around $500,000 in revenue. We have around 2,000 stylists showing interest in being a part of Glamour. We're only testing around 55 of them in the state of Florida currently. We have 306 customers that loves the Glamour platform. Apps. We're asking for around $1.2 million in exchange for 10%. What this money might be used for, we're using to scale in 14 different cities, hire new developers, and also onboarding 12,000 more beauty freelancers. Our team, you guys know me already. I'm Rochelle Giscombe, founder and CEO of Glamour. You have Glendine, you have Dana, and you have Alexia Crawford. Glamour aim is to innovate the beauty industry and become the #1 beauty on-demand app with thousands, yes, thousands of beauty professionals in each city. Thank you.
First of all, I love your energy.
I love it
I was just so here for all the things. Like, you was just giving me smiles.
Yes.
I hold back so many yeses. Yes, you did.
Right.
I hold back so many yeses. You did.
Yeah. That was so good. I'm going to start with...
It's the passion.
I'm going to start with Sherelle. Is you someone who uses glam services all the time? What do you think about this?
I actually love this a lot. I love this a lot. I am interested in knowing, how do you market to find the professionals, and what is the criteria to be a stylist for Glamour? Do they have to go through a certain process so that you have quality stylists in the app? How does that work?
Okay, so how we market to stylists. Right now, I'm not gonna lie, we use social media. We have social media, which is basically utilizing Facebook and LinkedIn, and also Indeed. We have a lot of stylists that are, from that is coming through there. A lot doesn't mean that we're supposed to accept everybody. The question you're asking is how we select these stylists. We definitely vet these stylists. Everybody has to have a clean background before they can go on the Glamour app, because they're going into the homes. In addition to that, we make sure that their work is up to par, and also we make sure that we don't just also vet them, but we'll also give them like an onboarding process where we kind of test them out, test it, and sometimes we as the company owners will go out with a couple new stylists, see what they're doing, on the site training in a sense, to make sure that they're not just providing excellent work, but they're also providing excellent customer service. Because at the end of the day, we want to make sure that our retention, that people keep coming back to the app and keep using them. So we try to do a lot of, footwork. In hindsight, we'll do a lot of footwork going with the stylists, making sure that they're good, but other than vetting them prior to being on the platform.
That's great to know.
Okay. So I have seen a similar service called Glam Squad. And I'm sure that's one of the competitors that you've looked up. And I did hear a complaint from one of their makeup artists saying that, they got a lot less money than they usually would when they are, doing someone's face. So how do you model it where it's, affordable to the consumer, you're making your cut, but also the stylists are getting paid what they should?
You know what's so crazy? Being a part of 500 Startup, we got the opportunity to learn our market, to understand not just from the customer aspect, but on the stylist aspect. We have realized that Glam Squad is doing it. We don't look at Glam Squad too much as a competitor, because Glam Squad is not a marketplace. We are a marketplace in the sense where stylists get the opportunity to set their own prices. You get what I'm saying? So as for Glam Squads are the one who set their prices. So it leaves a lot of the stylists unhappy and feel like they're underpaid, because that's really not what they're worth. So with Glambo, we give stylists the flexibility to set their own prices, even if they're, some of them want to charge traveling fee. We include the traveling fee, and we make sure that the pair and the match between themselves and the customers is actually the right customer segment. I must explain this as well. When it comes down to the customer segment, we try to target customers that are not considered too much of a best value right now. We're more target customers that are like on the high-end side, that can definitely afford whatever is presented to them until Glamour become the brand. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how we differentiate ourselves with Glam Squad in that sense.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your pitch.
Thank you very much. I truly appreciate you guys' feedback.
She gonna really work on this.
And it makes you
She
want
ain't
to
going
go to the
nowhere.
app.
Yeah, no, she not.
Yeah.
She not going nowhere.
Yeah, you can tell she got the passion and the drive for it.
She's not playing.
She is not.
1,000.
Oh, let's go.
That's how it makes you feel.
Yeah,
That's what she gave you.
Yeah, that's what it became about it.
I love
Girl,
it
you
so
made
much.
my necklace slide a little bit. My necklace slid down.
Make my earpiece fall
Yeah, I
out.
know. That's what I'm saying.
No, it really makes me want to go to the app.
To vote, visit Razorfy.co and select today's event. Enter your donation for the pitches you love and click the donate button to proceed to checkout. Review and confirm your donation once more by tapping donate. And finally, key in your payment info to cast your vote. Voting will be open for 7 days. And remember, there is a $5 minimum for your vote to count. Your donation keeps a Black or brown woman in business. You are changing the world with Black Girl Ventures. Up next, we have Yolanda Perkins, the founder of Undies by Blendytown.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Yolanda Perkins, and I am the founder of Undies by Blendytown. So you want to know why I started this brand? Well, it's simple. My then 6-year-old daughter, Bella, wanted some underwear with characters and images on them that looked like her, whose hair and skin tone represented her. What she didn't want was the standard Princess Tiana and Doc McStuffins that was already in retail stores. So here's the problem. The problem is less than 3% of the character underwear reflect kids of color. And what was happening is that consumers such as myself would pick substitutions based off what was available. There's a huge void in the marketplace due to this lack of representation. And in the summer of 2019 and 2020, or excuse me, in the summer of 2019, I used that time to research the market and did a lot of researched in local retailers within my community and realized that none of this existed until now. Also, over about 80% of the girls that we polled stated that they did not view their skin and natural hair as beautiful because they did not see themselves on mainstream media. So what was the solution? Simple. I took my years of experience as a mom and my experience working as a human resource management, along with my doctorate in education with a concentration in organizational leadership, to create a brand that would create change in the marketplace, provide character options for consumers such as myself, and increase self-esteem. So how it started, simple. The idea was conceived in 2018. 2019 was a little concerned and a little nervous. 2020, I overcame that fear, and then in 2021, we incorporated and also received a grant. Our revenue model is pretty simple. We sell our products on a consumer platform or e-commerce platform, which is our website. We do have several small retail-owned stores within our community here in the Florida area that have expressed interest in wholesale with us, and so it is our goal by Q2 of 2022 to be in retail stores. We have plans to do trade shows and expos. Unfortunately, in the 2020 pandemic year, we were not able to do so. And so we're really looking forward to Q4 approaching so that we can actually get out and be more visible in the public. Our traction, as you can see, is pretty simple. Obviously, in 2018, there were no sales, and also in 2019. But since 2020, we've been growing and we've been trending upwards. We've sold approximately 4,500 undies to date. Our followers and our subscribers are organic, and we were also a recipient of the Be Good and NAACP grant. Our target market, here they are, consumers such as myself and kids that look like my daughter and my son. Our market opportunity, well, it's simple. It's amazing, and it's an available market of $11.2 billion, and we are for sure hoping to capture at least 90 million of that market. So our competitors, right? Hanes, Fruit of the Loom, Ruby Love, and then you have Undies by Blended Tone, which is us. And let's just keep it real and be honest. They're cute, adorable, and what little girl and little boy wouldn't want these, right? So our ask is that we're looking for $150K in capital to help scale our business, and this would allow us to trademark undies, purchase inventory, marketing, revamp our website, and also to contract with a copywriter. This is the team. I'm really proud to say that Jonathan Shoker, who is the founder of Me Undies, is our advisor. He is an amazing advisor and has been on board with ensuring that I succeed, and I'm proud to have him. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. So we're going to kick it off with you, Kylie. What do you think?
Okay. I think this is a concept that, no one's ever really seen too much of. So we can appreciate that in the African American market. I'm curious to know that as you scale, are you planning on including other ethnicities in this, or are you only catering to the African American children market?
Absolutely. There's definitely plans in the future to include a product line where we address the needs of young tweens and teens that are experiencing their menstrual cycle. And so we want to be part of that process, So I'm really looking forward to that. And also other ethnicities, so that we can show that while we are focused on the representation, but that we are very inclusive and that we want to include everyone in our brand.
There are a couple things that I would have loved to see in your pitch. I think that when it comes to, if you mention like the princesses or those type of characters, people buy them because of recognition, not just because they're cute. So I think that, I would be curious to know, like, what other kinds of recognition are you trying to get the characters that you currently are using? And like, what market are you going after specifically? Like, what size is it? Is this just for, like, does this go up to girls, or this is like, for toddlers? Is this like just getting into panties? Is this like, like, where are you in that? And like, how do you plan to really, really make this brand stand out and be recognizable?
Yeah, so thank you. That's the questions. And so one of the things that I would love to do, and I am hoping to do, is we want to be able to keep the audience or the consumer with us from start to finish. So think of a family who has a baby, they have to buy diapers. We would love to be able to keep that consumer with us from infant until adulthood. So yes, we're definitely interested in tapping into from, birth until adult, and then also all those other changes in between. And we're also looking to, implement other activities such as we do, which I did not get to share, but we do have a coloring book that we are introducing. And also another thing that I'm proud to say is our social give back that I didn't give a chance to talk about. So for every purchase that someone makes, we donate a pair of undies to the local shelter in our community, which is very huge for me. And so I'm proud to say that that's where we're looking to go, where I'm looking to go and to capture the audience, to take the characters of the undies that you see and turn those into real life characters, so that the consumer and the kids can identify, connect, and also grow as with the characters as the brand grows.
That social give back is an amazing thing, but like Tom's did the same thing with his shoes Tom's where they would buy one, give one. And after a while, his business couldn't sustain that level of give back. So is this something that you plan on continuing, and how will your business be able to sustain that level of give back? When you're reaching 50,000 units, and now you have to give 50,000 units away.
Right. So one of the reasons why this social give back is huge for me is because the shelter that I've decided to start the social give back with is important, because after my incarceration from prison, that's where I had to be housed and lived. And so it's important for me that I do that. And as a result of me being in the community and being involved, I've established some really great contacts, and I have a lot of interest from a lot of organizations who would like to invest. And in terms of their investment, then we turn around and then we are able to give to donate the undies to the local shelter.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think that she didn't tell her story at all. She later mentioned that she was a returning citizen. I'm like, girl.
I know, that's what she should have started with. I wanted to
Because I'm like, what is happening?
And show your breakthrough.
Yes.
Like, you know? Yeah.
But though, sometimes people don't know. Like
that the story is what attracts
them. They think it might deter you from,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it because my son.
I know you were thinking about
all
him.
I kept thinking about was my son, and how when he was little and going in and picking out underwear, you know what I mean? Like, I would have loved for him to see, a little brown boy, doctor. So I can see the market,
I feel a lot of fear from her.
Yeah.
I feel a lot of fear.
She needs some
from
good
her.
mentors. Maybe a good incubator program.
Yeah.
So, all right. And now, Larissa Maloney, the founder of Active Kids.
Are you tired of your kids being stuck in the house all day, sitting on the couch eating Cheetos? Or what about playing Fortnite? Are you tired of your kids watching Paw Patrol over and over and over? Don't worry, guys. I have the solution to getting your kids off of the couch. I'm Larissa Maloney, the founder and CEO of Active Kids 2.0. I'm a former professional beach volleyball player turned personal fitness teacher at a local high school. At the start of the pandemic, teachers all across the world were struggling with coming up with virtual curriculum, making sure their students stayed healthy mentally and physically. I decided that the best way to stay connected and to keep my students engaged would be to stream the workouts on YouTube. Monday morning came and I pressed play. To my surprise, over 7,000 students and families joined me on my first live. After that, my audience grew more and more each day. Even my little ones would come have a cardio dance party with me. What I found was that I built a community of people that were all striving for the same thing: connection, community, and health. When school ended, I decided to make it even bigger than myself because there was such a need for my program. Active Kids 2.0 is now one of the fastest growing on-demand services, providing an array of engaging and fun fitness and wellness classes for kids to enjoy from the comfort of their own home. Here is our team that makes it all possible. Our coaches are all top professionals in their field and love sharing their passion with the kiddos. So, what is the real problem? The real problem is that 76% of children fail to get the recommended 60 minutes of exercise a day. 19% of children are obese, and unfortunately, these trends are more pronounced among Black and Latino youth. A mom sent me a message saying her ADHD child was failing in school and getting trouble at home. She said our program was a complete game changer for him. After using our program, he can now focus on his schoolwork, behavior has gotten better, and he is loving life. My company is extremely unique from any other company out there. No other company offers the variety of classes that we offer, and it's for the whole family. Every family member can use it. And the unique experience that we curate for our families is truly one of a kind, all while being run by a powerful African-American female educator and mom of 3. Our families get to decide what type of active experience that they want to do for their child. They can do a martial arts package, a sports package, an active kiddo package, our little type package. We even have recipes and active coloring pages. Our reach is absolutely limitless. We have already been featured in Inc. magazine, ESPN, just to name a few. We have also partnered with a top-tier social emotional learning company to cater to the whole child, mentally and physically. We also partner with Nemours Children's Hospital to provide classes for patients in their long-term facility. We have 50,000 active community members and 2,500 YouTube subscribers. There are 137 schools in the U.S. and 128 million families. We are already global and we plan to reach even more families and schools in the future. So here's how it works. We have a subscription plan for families and a plan for corporations, which is schools, preschools, large groups. Our monthly family plan starts at $39.99 a month, and our corporate plans start at $1,000 per year. We also sell Active Kids 2.0 gear. Right now, our sales are $60,000 in our first 9 months of getting started. Our sales projection at the end of this year is $125,000, and next year is $300,000. Our customer acquisition rate is $9 with a 90% retention rate from our clients who sign up for our 7-day free trial. Our ask. We are looking for $200,000 to help grow and scale our business. I intend to use these funds to strategically market the business to families and schools, paid ads on TV and social media, to add new programs to help take our program to the next level, and to add an Active Kids 2.0 app. My program, Active Kids 2.0, is literally changing the lives of children all around the world. So let's go. If you'd like to help us reach our goal of impacting and empowering 2 million kids by 2023, come join me in the Active Kids team. Thank you.
Thank you. I guess I'm going to toss it to Sherelle, who's also a fitness expert, to just get, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm very interested in the engagement. So what is the key point of getting them engaged and keeping them engaged and not even thinking that they're missing anything from Fortnite and Roblox?
Please, Lord, because I just brought a whole Roblox university.
If that baby asks me for $25 one more time, so I need to know.
Okay, so seriously, I give it all to our coaches. Our coaches are literally amazing, and obviously I've hired them, and they know how to keep the kids engaged, and the parents love it because it's not only fun, but they're actually learning at the same time, and it's extremely structured. So when they start off with the basics of, say, a karate class, and they learn as they grow, but the kids just love it because, like I said before, the professionals that I've hired, they're just super fun. They're engaging. It's not anything boring because we know kids' attention spans, if it's boring to them, we know it's not going to last.
I have a question in regard to the schedule. So, because it didn't say. So, do you have classes? Is it scheduled like you have karate on Monday, or is it open? Is it an open platform where you can decide, that we're going to do this on this day?
Yeah, so our classes are all on demand. They're all online. So there's no live classes. So the parents, the kids, get to decide what they want to do for the day.
So as far as the classes, the kids are doing these workouts. How are you regulating if they're doing it right and keeping them from hurting themselves?
Right. So that's where the parents come in. We have, the parents sign a waiver and all of that good stuff. But the parents, we don't recommend them, just leaving them there doing it themselves. We do recommend the parents modeling the behavior that they want to see in their kids. So for me, I do these workouts with my kids at home, and they absolutely love it. So they see me enjoying it. They do it with me as well.
Thank you so much, Larissa.
Thank you.
Thanks, Larissa.
I like that.
I like it. She had a good pitch.
Yeah,
I like
she's
that.
talking about.
I'm still interested in the engagement though, because these
Yeah,
kids love
'cause
Fortnite,
they-
and it's hard to get them from that. So I would love to see what that engagement piece looks like.
Yeah,
The
like
first
how do you
one.
get them coming
Yeah.
back, like
Yeah.
interested the next day? Like,
Yeah.
when's my
I
next
think
class?
it's a lot about the parents. I think it's more about engaging the parents,
Right.
making sure that the children
Yeah.
do it. Because it looks like it's a lot more to do with the parent.
Yeah.
Even
you
if
know.
she had like a workout, like mommy and me workouts or something like that to
Yeah.
include in it, that could be cool too.
Yeah.
To vote, visit Razorfy.co and select today's event. Enter your donation for the pitches you love and click the donate button to proceed to checkout. Review and confirm your donation once more by tapping donate. And finally, key in your payment info to cast your vote. Voting will be open for 7 days. And remember, there is a $5 minimum for your vote to count. Your donation keeps a Black or brown woman in business. You are changing the world with Black Girl Ventures. Up next, we have Candy Cauldron, the founder of Glow Wellness Store.
After my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer, I tried to help her heal faster from not only from cancer, but also from the effects of chemo. So I tried to learn everything that I could. But what I realized is that the health challenges we face as communities of color are mostly tied to lifestyle and lack of access to health education. We struggle with our well-being more than other demographics, and it's hard for us to find safe spaces where we feel supported. Shouldn't wellness be a right instead of a luxury? I wanted to change that, so I did. My name is Candy Calderon, and I'm the founder of Glow Wellness Store, health and wellness educational platform, event series, and community focused on decolonizing wellness and making it more accessible to millennial women of color from multicultural backgrounds. We do this through our wellness events, classes, and private membership. We stand out from our competitors as we are the only wellness platform for BIPOC millennials that is inclusive of multicultural backgrounds, centering BIPOC Latinas and African Americans. So our community is sprinkled with a little sazon, palo santo, and rum. We generate revenue through our brand partnerships. We have collaborated with amazing brands so far, the sales of our classes, wellness programs, and event tickets, plus our membership. We have a huge opportunity in our hands, with the U.S. wellness market valued at $52.5 billion. We sit at the intersection of the Black and Latino purchasing power, with our target audience commanding $170 million in spending power. That's like a lot of money. Our platform is like no other, and the testimonials we receive speak volumes of the need of Glow Wellness Store. Our growth has been consistent, almost doubling our numbers every year, even in the middle of the pandemic. We leverage the power of the internet for a hybrid business that pivots from in-virtual to virtual and in person, helping us reach a wider audience. This year, our last virtual event had almost 1,300 attendees, which is pretty awesome for the new kid on the block. We have also received amazing press and media coverage, validating our traction. But this is only the beginning. We are poised to become a multi-million-dollar business in the next 5 years. With your help, I can make that happen faster. I'm seeking $150K to expand our operations and marketing in 2022. Plus, create an online database of holistic practitioners and BIPOC-owned wellness brands that will also become another source of revenue for us. There's nothing like this out there right now. I have amazing mentors and independent contractors supporting my business, but I'm also ready to bring in 2 part-time employees. So I invite you to join me. And the next time you see a woman of color smiling, healthy, and glowing, know that you had a part on her glow up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I saw that you said you had a subscription program and you do in-person events, but I'm not quite sure what. Like, what are you doing? What are you sharing? Is it educational? Is it videos? Is it workouts? Is it, what is it? What do you do at these events and for the subscription?
Yes. So we do the educational, we do the classes both in person and obviously now virtual because of the pandemic. And we cover educational under the health and wellness, but under the pillars of holistic health, which means that we include nutrition, physical, mental health, our social environment, and also life goals. For example, we can have classes from healthy cooking, be it Latino cooking or African American type of recipes, but under, like a healthy, we have fitness classes, we have decolonizing wellness classes, we have cancer prevention, obesity, chronic illnesses prevention. So we teach these women to reclaim their health and wellness by educating them. And by that, they also pass that down to their families. When we educate a woman, we educate a full family. So we have different type of classes, and they're both virtual and in person.
Yeah, I'm interested, Kylie, as an expert in the event industry.
Yeah, so I'm curious to know, from a revenue standpoint, you have subscriptions. Do you have anything that's going to upsell for, maximizing your profitability, whether you have a product or a special class that you can offer? Like, how can you increase revenue?
Yes. So we definitely have strategies for that. For each event, it's not only the event per se. Of course, our biggest revenue source is our brand partnerships, because one of the core values for me is that the same community that I'm serving, I want to give them access. So I try to keep the classes and the events very low cost or free. And my main revenue source is through partnership with brands and sponsorships. Now, in every event, we do the upsell, inviting those attendees to join our membership, which is also pretty affordable. It's $9.99 per month. And inside of the membership, we also have special programs that we also upsell once they're inside of the membership. So there's definitely different tiers and like a little funnel that we get them through. And if there's, for any reason, they decide to not join any of that, we also have like downsells. Okay, so you didn't join us for that. Can we incentivize you to join us with like maybe a less expensive program? So we have different funnels, and we, get them through different sales process. And absolutely, we have that.
Thank you.
Candy.
Thank you. What I've realized in the fitness industry is that people are afraid to charge because it's so many people. If you are confident in your service and in your product, you won't mind charging. And people will come back because they see the quality and the value in it. I don't think that she knows her worth, because I think it's great. She does everything, the actual education.
And I love that she brought it into like, you're educating me, but then you're going back to your families and educating your families. That's important.
Up next, we have Coney Lewis Jolly, the founder of Sound, Mind, and Body Wellness.
Hello, everyone. Being of service from the most sustainable aspects of self does the world justice. When you put yourself at the forefront of nourishment, you are able to be of service from the overflow. Make your life a priority. Hello, everyone. My name is Coney L.J. Hunter, and I am the creator and co-owner of Sound, Mind, and Body Wellness. I never realized how much power resided in pain until about the age of 8. Endless nights filled with anger and hand cramps from giving my mother relief from a rare condition soon blossomed into an entire wellness center, relieving others of their own pain. So the issue is that we are all experiencing extremely high volumes of pain, whether it be mental, spiritual, emotional, and there's an overall lack for overall well-being for our community. And so the target market is you and I, men and women, the marginalized communities who are the ages of 25 and 60, who are working middle to high class and conscious of self. We service the entire Tampa Bay area, including Pinellas, Hillsborough, and Pasco counties. And we also offer mobile services. And so we have the opportunity to impact nearly 3 million individuals. And so what we've done is we've created self-liberating products and services that people can easily identify and also easily implement, such as therapeutic touch, also known as body work, which is a mixture of muscle manipulation, breath work, energetic realignment, and stretching to reinstill homeostasis in the mind, the body, and also the spirit. Here's an overview of our products. We have therapeutic touch, like modalities such as Swedish deep tissue, neuromuscular, and prenatal. We have amazing memberships and packages so that you can hold yourself accountable each and every month. We offer educational courses such as Queen Alchemy, which is a mindset transformation program. And then we have our products such as exfoliating salt body scrubs, and a self-massaging tool. So what sets us aside from most? One is that we are a Black-owned, woman-owned, LGBTQ-owned wellness center in the Tampa Bay area. We have over 150 five-star reviews across a variety of platforms from our 3-point client system, which includes focus, intention, and awareness. And we also offer mobile services. And so our growth factor involves our Q1. We were able to scale organically 22% each month with an influx in February for Valentine's Day. We have impacted over 500 individuals since the start of the year. And we've also generated over 40K organically from no external marketing outside of Groupon. And so we are asking for $1.2 million so that we can really impact the community in a more expansive way. This will allow us security over the next 5 years for impact. We will use this money to have a budget for payroll, research, continuing education opportunities, as well as property ownership with 2 locations. So investing with Sound Mind and Body Wellness, this will allow you to be a part of history because we are reclaiming everything that is ours. Thank you.
I'm a little bit more curious to know more about the actual product or service. So is this a brick and mortar location where you offer different wellness services?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. So as a wellness center, we offer things such as bodywork, also known as massage therapy. We have health and wellness resources. We do networking, socials, and events. We collaborate with other creators and other people who bring to the table multiple ways to assist in your well-being as far as quality of life. And then we also have like an educational program, tier, where we host like socials or just lives or trainings and different programs.
I'm more curious to know about the client retention. Like, how does that look? Like, do you know how many clients you have right now? Are they consistent? Because I see you have a subscription. So this is kind of a 2-part question. So the subscription, what does that consist of? And then how many clients do you have coming back?
Awesome. Yes. So we do have a membership program, which includes 3 different tiers. Each tier will allow you to come in for either 1, 2, or 3-hour services, such as Swedish, deep tissue, neuromuscular, different type of modalities for body work. And so right now we are growing our priority memberships. We have 7 total members, and we've impacted over 500 individuals since the start of the year. So weekly we assist about 30 clients. And so we are rebooking at about a 10% rate right now, but we get an influx of new clients on a weekly basis.
Thank you, Gunny.
Thank you.
Thank you. I feel like I didn't know what she offered.
Me too.
Or what it was exactly.
I felt like that. I felt,
and it like started with the target market, and then it went into. I think the pitch could have been just
flipped around.
Yeah.
And I think, like any service provider, your 168, those are the only hours that you have.
Yeah.
So with her providing most of her services being hands-on services, like they're really limited in the amount of money they can make until they are able to bring additional people on.
To vote, visit Razorfy.co and select today's event. Enter your donation for the pitches you love and click the donate button to proceed to checkout. Review and confirm your donation once more by tapping donate. And finally, key in your payment info to cast your vote. Voting will be open for 7 days. And remember, there is a $5 minimum for your vote to count. Your donation keeps a Black or brown women in business. You are changing the world with Black Girl Ventures. So this has been great. What are some of the things we wish you would have saw or that we did see that people can work on? Like final thoughts.
I would love clarity. It's like, what actually is it and what is it, do as opposed to the target and all of those type of things.
Yeah, I think I would want to see more information about like especially the product delivery and that sort of thing. You know, when you're bringing stuff in, I want more information about your process. You know, how are you handling these challenges? Like nobody's really talked about, you know, how are you handling COVID?
And I feel like they're asking for investors, they're asking for money. So I want to see more about the revenue model. Like, why should I invest? Like, how will I get my return of investment in your pitch? And give some more details on that. So.
Yeah, I think everybody felt like they needed a mentor and support.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
For sure.
And some confidence.
Thank you, Kylie, so much for coming all this way.
Yes, thank you for having me. I just love to see Black women entrepreneurs like really putting themselves out there. It's a beautiful thing to see. And I appreciate you for founding a company like this that helps them to move forward in such capacity. So thank you for making this all happen. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah.
This has been great.
Awesome, thank you. I want to thank the Knight Foundation for sponsoring this event, and thank you to our amazing champions for asking great questions that will help you determine who will win. See you next time.